What is going on, guys? It's Tony from Lone Wolf Paintball, and today I am bringing you the Dye DSR tournament package.
DSR?
I'm waiting for you. Yes, DSR. Not CZR, not M3+, the DSR. DSR. All right, guys, let's just talk about the gun first, and we'll kind of put the rest of the package together as we go. Start with the barrel. Dye core barrel, 14-inch two-piece. You know, like I said before, Dye's been known for their barrels for a very, very long time. Their boomsticks, all that stuff back in the day. So they do have a very nice barrel on the gun. We'll just set that off to the side. They do have a very nice aluminum lever locking feed neck on here as well. So this thing is sturdy. There is no plastic to this whatsoever. So you can put on whatever hopper you guys want to, preferably the R2. So let's talk about, you want to talk about the front grip, Mark? The eye pipe? Where do we want to go?
First, do me a favor.
Yes.
Rotate the barrel of that other DSR towards me because it's in the frame and I keep trying to focus on it. There you go.
Don't focus on that.
I'm not trying to.
Focus over here.
I can hear the internet already yelling at me.
Okay, that's fine. So
right.
At least they're not too far into the video.
Front grip. What's in
front
the front
grip? All right, front grip. Very interesting. It's super, super comfortable. You got room enough to get your thumb in there for a nice tight hold. But what hides in the front grip? Make sure you guys got a flathead screwdriver or a penny with you, or unless you've got extremely long nails, that'll work too. So front grip. On the bottom there, you're going to access, this is how you access the battery. It's got that slot, flathead screwdriver. I just happened to grab a penny. So we're just going to pop that open, slide the front grip off, and now you see you have access to your 9-volt battery that sits right inside the front grip. So like I said, unless you have extremely long nails, probably going to need a coin or a flathead screwdriver just to access the front compartment, and then it just clicks and locks back in place.
I use my snaggle tooth.
You just get down in there and turn it. Okay, that's, hey, whatever works for you guys, that's fine too. Eye pipe. So this is what they've been known for a while. A self-cleaning eye pipe system in case you guys break paint inside of the breech. Slide that eye pipe right on out, and now you have a little plastic piece that you can easily clean and not get the inside of your marker all nasty and dirty. So the bolt, a couple shots later, cleans this plastic sleeve, and you guys are on your merry way. Speaking of the bolt system, this is their arc bolt system. It is push button right through the back. Push the button, slide it on out. This is a 2-stage bolt system, allowing you to actually operate this gun at a pretty impressive 115 PSI, ultra smooth, great shot, and it's great for shooting brittle tournament paint. So would highly suggest it is a very nice bolt system. The arc 2-stage acceleration is what they call it. And it's push button, nice little silver button in the back, which I like. No tools needed. Let's talk about I believe they called this the Edge 1 trigger. Super, super light. Probably one of my favorite triggers on the market. It's very, very comfortable, super springy. You can get a nice flow going. And attached to that is going to be the classic Dye 45 hourglass frame. Probably also one of the most comfortable guns to hold out there. Kind of bows out towards the bottom of the gun, so you guys don't have to worry about being uncomfortable. Mark, what do we think next? Talk about the OLED screen.
Ooh.
Dye OLED screen, so you guys can easily cycle through all the programming modes, check battery life, set timers. You can do all sorts of stuff with this OLED screen that's on the back here. I like it. Is it going off? Bye-bye now. All right, since we're in here, let's talk about the new Hyper 6 regulator system that actually sits inside of the grip frame. So yeah, Hyper 6 allows this gun to function and operate with ease, and you guys can service the regulator, lubing it or replacing O-rings extremely easy by going inside of the grip. But there's not many screws to get this thing apart. So new Hyper 6 reg is included, and then they do have their, I believe they call it their True Cam on-off system here, their airport system here. So this is disengages and engages the air right here on the bottom of the ASA. And Mark, something in this region, do you notice Is it missing something?
Yeah, where's the macro line?
The macro line, it goes all through the ASA, up through the Hyper 6 regulator, and directly into the gun. There is no macro line on this thing at all. Super light, very, very comfortable.
I only play with guns with macro lines, so.
That's because you're old.
Probably.
You know, that's fine. All right, let's throw the tank on this bad boy. Today we did choose the Ninja Light bottle, which is a 68 4500 PSI bottle. New redesigned engagement with the fatter brass pin. And throw the tank on the gun. And then the hopper's going on next. So these tanks are extremely light. We've done videos on these before. Standard output operating pressure on these are right around 800 PSI output. You guys can add or take shims as long as you know what you're doing to lower the output pressure if you guys want to. So I like that. And the R2 is going on this bad boy next. The Die R2. Hey, Mark, did you get a price for this package?
It is...
I'm putting him on the spot, like he always puts me on the spot.
It is more than the CZR package.
It is, okay, that's fair. That's fair. I like that. It is more than the CZR package. That's true. All right, so we got the Die R2 hopper on here. Best thing about this is it does also have an anti-jam fin down below, and this hopper does go from 200 paintballs all the way to, this is Mark's favorite part. Let's just get it to go up, all the way to, if you're a scenario player or a back player, all the way to 260. You can see the clear windows in there. So either 200 or 260, you can fit inside of the hopper, and they're fairly easy to take apart. They do have like a beeping sensor that lets you know when you're getting low on paint. It's a pretty cool hopper. I do like it. All right, now lastly, well, we'll show them this before we get into the goggle. This is a special anode DSR. I think these ones are $40 to $50 more, but there are different color options in case the flat black didn't work out for you. We've got some other very, very pretty looking DSRs as well. Lastly, let's hop onto the goggle, which you guys have probably heard of before. The Die i5 with the classic ratchet strap in the back. This is, if it would fit my big old head, it would probably be my goggle of choice because I think this ratchet strap is extremely comfortable. You can either loosen or tighten it by the turn of this wheel right on the back. It's got a very nice pad on the inside too. Like I said, it's very, very comfortable. It does have the ears, very flexible ears. It's not going to hurt the side of your head. Changing the lens on these things they're pretty simple once you do it a time or two. There's a gray tab at the top and also at the bottom. Push them down and forward, and then these blue tabs will hinge inward, and you can pull the lens right out of the front of the goggle. And hey, Jake, are you around, Jake?
No.
Jake, where does the GoPro mount go on these things? Because last time I said it went to the front of the goggle, and someone said no.
No, well, you can put it on the front.
Okay, so you can put it on the front, but someone said you
Put
pull
it
like...
on right here, right here, right here. You have to take this Die logo
Okay.
off, or you can mount it right here.
I was going to
above
say,
the
Mark,
goggle.
so I'm not wrong, because I do see there is the little brackets for the front piece. So, Jake, you 100% confirmed?
100%, but I think
Okay.
with the GoPro, you need a riser with it. 'cause
Okay,
the
so you
screw
might
isn't
need an
long
extra
enough.
piece. Fair enough, but it could also go on the front, but normally on the sides.
That's how
Anyways,
John Reeves runs it.
nice. Tri-layer foam that pulls up in case it gets dirty or too sweaty and nasty. You can replace the foam, or if your dog ate it as well, you buy new foam, you can easily clip it in and clip it out. It does come with a nice furry little chin strap. You're going to need that for all Millennium, NXL, local tournaments. You're going to need your chin strap. So low profile, I really like it. Tons and tons of lens options as well. Check those out on the website. And Mark, I'm getting sick of talking. So you have anything else I need to cover? What do you think?
Well, two things.
Yep.
Rough,
Need some water.
rough, woof, 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 rough price.
What?
Around $1,500.
Are you a dog?
Bucks. Yes, because I did rough math in my head.
Okay.
But it's not exact. So it
You
might
threw
be,
me off with that rough.
It could be anywhere between $1,400 and $1,500. I'm ballparking.
Okay. But this is the tournament package we did put together for
Yep.
the Die DSR. So I
And-
think it came out nice.
Yes, and we have a comment. It's not a question. It's a comment from
Okay.
the YouTubes today. We did the best paintball masks of 2020, and Cell 9899 says, after much research as a guy who wears glasses, the EVS was his choice.
Correct.
When he got it through the mail, I was happy with the EVS. It has enough space for his glasses and doesn't push them against his eyelashes. So I know everybody was waiting to hear, like, if anybody else confirmed that the EVS was probably the best mask for glasses wearers.
Would agree, and it's also a great mask for people with fat heads. So EVS is a great goggle, and so is the Dye i5. ShopLomelPaintball.com.
There you go. If you got a question, leave in comments below. Maybe we'll pick you randomly. Otherwise, see ya.
See you later.